This lesson deals with the use of electricity in difficult and emergency conditions. As it is well known, electricity is very important nowadays, and it can help people in the everyday life. Even in difficult conditions, electricity is present and used. For example, for supplying electric devices like radios, torches, TVs, and more, cellular phones. In all these cases, electricity is provided by small batteries that must be charged when needed. This kind of batteries, of low power and low energy, don't have any further problem of weight or problem of size, as well as any problem of hazard for people. This is not the only possible use of electricity. But where does this electricity come from? Electricity comes from the conversion of different primary energy sources, like water, the main renewable energy, in hydropower plants. They need a water flow and a minimum head, at least a couple of meters. Fuels like gas or diesel generators, popular because they can be installed almost everywhere, in different sizes, from hundreds of watts to millions of watts. Of course, fuel costs and diesel operation results in pollution. Other renewables like sun, which is always available, it can be exploited in many ways, and among them PV panels, or wind wherever possible. Water, wind and sun can be considered free of charge and non-polluting fuels. Each technology should be selected based on the availability of the primary source, the fixed costs, variable costs, the pollution, and any other environmental and social constraint, as well as the availability of spare parts and the possibility to fix any possible operation problem. Each of these primary sources can be used in different ways and have different properties. For example, many small appliances can be supplied directly by their small PV panels. When dealing with more than one appliance and higher power levels, an electric grid, more or less large, becomes necessary. A set of one or more generators, one or more electric loads connected by a grid makes a system. This is the case of many residential customers or small or large businesses that need to be supplied. An electric system has a main requirement to work properly. Whenever any appliance withdraws some power from the grid, that power must be produced at the same time by any generator. If not, a blackout takes place. This is true for large systems, but also for microgrids, supplying, for example, as a village or a community. The latter case is even more critical, because we cannot be sure about when wind, for example, will be blowing, and this makes it necessary to make use of suitable balancing resources, for example, diesel generators that can produce at any time, or storage, and in particular batteries. Otherwise, the excess energy must be dissipated and wasted. Electricity can really improve the life of people that have possibility to get access to energy, but it is worth mentioning also risks associated to electricity. Electricity is a potentially very dangerous form of energy, and this is why the design, the operation and the maintenance of electric grids and plants must be carried out by experts, and people, especially children, must not have the possibility to touch or modify parts of the electric infrastructures.